Hey there everybody, how you doing? I am Francis and welcome back to Corpse Party. Last episode, Yuka and Satoshi got separated, but Yuka found this boy named Yuuya, who is coincidentally also looking for his own little sister. So we're going to be searching for our siblings together. And Yuuya here is a strong boy because this cabinet fell over last episode, but as you can see, he kind of put it back up. So we got some muscle on our team. If anything is knocked over, he'll lift it up. Honestly, though, I do hope that Satoshi is okay because ditching Yuka does not sound like something he would do in his own right, you know. Alright, the staff door is affixed to the wall. That's not good. We're not going to be going in there. Alright, yeah, we're not going to be going in there, that's for sure. Do I have any items, by the way? I don't remember. Oh yeah, I have a loose board. I'm sure I'll need that to make a makeshift bridge somewhere. So I don't have any keys, so I don't know why I'm trying to open any closed door, because so far all closed doors need a key or are models and won't open. I'm guessing the piano's still gonna be creepy and stop playing when I approach it, right? Yeah. Not a soul to be seen anywhere near the piano. Wow, somebody was playing it though. Okay. You go on about your business, buddy. I'm leaving. You're very good with the piano, though, I must say. I also have access now to the art building, as we saw in the last episode, but I think I should give this building one more thorough check before I head back to that building. The art room. Hey, wait a minute! Wasn't there like a giant sculpture head here before? Now there's this. Number 3. Sir Sim Herb. His. See who deser Sifin Imhibikiso. I don't know what the hell that means. And yeah, this has been reduced to a black corpse. Okay. Hey, wait a minute! What are you doing out here? Weren't you in there before? It's a plaster brush, cheap and mass-produced for use in still life paintings. Huh? Wasn't this inside the art room before? What's the matter? Nothing. Probably just my imagination. It's not your imagination, little girl. It really was in there before. But it's not now, which is weird. Does you not know this person? She's not breathing. Her eyes have a hollow appearance to them, yet still retain a tiny echo of life and reflect a palpable sense of terror. It almost seems as if she could snap out of it at any moment, stand up and walk away. The corpse is so fresh. Simply being in its presence is disappointing. Oh, that's a horrible sight to behold. Are you alright? This is terrible. Yuka, have you seen the ghosts of the children? Yeah, I have. They've tried to kill her a few times. I've been reading the school flyers and dying messages scattered throughout the school. I have been too. And it seemed the ghost of the man who killed these children is in here somewhere as well. He's apparently quite large and wields a hammer. You best be on your guard. Yeah, I've seen that guy at the end of the last chapter. He kinda knocked that guy unconscious that we were playing as before. Yoshiki, I believe his name is called. Something like that. I've had a great many of my friends, many people, killed by that man and those wretched children. At any rate, it seems clear we should stick together, as there's simply no telling what may happen if we part ways. Come, we must find my sister and your brother before it's too late. Yeah, I think so. Big brother. I sure hope you're alright. I hope so too. Like, it doesn't really seem likely that he would just abandon his sister, right? Girls Lavatory, no unauthorized teasing or trickery. Anyone caught horsing around will be severely punished. Yikes. And yeah, we still can't go in there because of these talismans. And I don't think we want to go in there, even though Yuka really has to go bathroom. But yeah, since there's all those talismans, they're trying to keep something in. So I say we keep whatever's trapped in there. Replace the loose... Really? Oh, okay. I hope I didn't make a mistake putting that down because I can't pick it back up, I don't think. Yeah, I can't. When it's down, it's staying down. It's an extraordinary tiny corpse. In its hand is a school printout with some text written on a back in felt tip pen. Daddy, I want to go back to Higinso. Distant Futures Elementary School. Classroom 4-3. Kenao Yukimura. Okay, well, we got another name tag. There are even elementary schoolers here. What a wretched fate. How on earth did she get caught up in this mess? Probably performed a ritual, which is weird. You don't think people in elementary school will be doing rituals, you know? Like, people in like high school or middle school, yeah, I can understand. Like that's when you sort of, you know, develop and sometimes gain interest in this kind of stuff, right? This is still kind of creepy. And now we know that's not Naho, even though it looks like Naho. Affixed to the wall won't open. There's some creepy static noise coming from in there. We'll just leave it alone. There's a rusted bucket on the ground. It's empty. Can't Yuka just use that as her toilet? Maybe she does later. Because in every other chapter, chapter 1 and chapter 2, it was filled with urine. And in this chapter, it's empty. So maybe she does that by the end of this. Who knows? Well, we're not getting through with this in our way, so... I nearly thought that was a desk. Whoa. Yeah, it's very impressive, isn't it? There are a few sentences scribbled on the surface of the desk. Kaori, be very careful around the green goo. Splattered all over the floor. It can kill you. I ran into the spiritualist here who left behind a pair of shoes blessed with holy water. If one person wears them, and all in attendance join hands, then, and only then, is it safe to traverse the accursed green goo. Whenever I see the sorrowful bodies of those who died here, I feel as if I may go mad with worry. I beg of you, survive these ordeals. Live! A pair of shoes with a faint, nearly imperceptible bluish glow catches your eye from under the desk. Take them? Yeah, sure! Those are probably the magical shoes I was just told about. Yep, the blessed shoes. I had to read this up, by the way. I had no idea where I was supposed to go, and I had to look this up. I'm sorry that I had to resort to a walk. But I think that's my cue to get out of here. Sorry. Now, was it up here, or was there another hallway where I had to go straight up to find a goo? Okay, it was the other hallway that looks similar to this. The one that has the art room in. Okay. Yeah, you don't scare me no more, goo. Look at that. I can walk right through. Hello, what's this? Something sparkling on the ground. Pick it up? Sure. Crystal of Unsealing. Great. What seems to be the problem, Yuka? I, really have to go to the bathroom. Oh. Don't tell me you've been holding it in all this time, have you? Yeah, she kinda has! Pretty much this whole chapter, in fact. My. Well, we best find you a place to relieve yourself then. Though, I seem to recall your options being rather limited. Maybe she has to use that bucket like I said. Permanent records. The doors are fixed to the wall like a decoration. It won't... Wow, I want to look at some people's permanent records. I want to see who's been, you know, a good student, who's been a bad egg. I guess we'll never know now. Darn. I'm pretty sure the sound of rain doesn't help Yuka in her situation, you know. Like, what she's going through is really a fate worse than death. Like, having to pee but being unable to go, like having to hold it in all this time. Really a fate worse than death. And if she dies, she's gonna feel this unpleasantly for, well, forever. I'm not even going the right way. I'm not even going the right way. This is the way to the bathrooms. I still don't know this school too well. I've been playing this series for a while. Since I started, I've actually been doing one episode of it every day. There we go, that's better. Alright, there you go. No? Well, it was worth a shot. Oh! Oh, that's what the crystal does. I didn't even think that would work. As you guys know, every time I walk by this door, I always try interacting with it. Apparently, the crystal of unsealing is all I needed. But with those talismans destroyed, whatever's in there can get out, so I'm kind of worried about this. The protective charms attached to the door have completely vanished. It's now opening with no difficulty whatsoever. I don't know if that's a good idea. Seems usable now. Will you be alright by yourself? I'll be okay. Oh, be careful, Yuka. Remember, there was something in there. Something that nobody wanted out. It was sealed up for a reason, you know. Get to it then. I'll be waiting right here for you. Thanks. Oh, be careful, Yuka. I don't know about you going in there on your own. Hello? Hi? Kizami? Kizami, is it really you? Kurosaki, you're alive. Are you the person that Yuuya was looking for? You too, man. Are you a sight for sore eyes? Wait, no, he was looking for his little sister. Finally, someone else who isn't dead. God-forsaken place like this is. I was at my wit's end just now. Let me tell you, outside the school, there's nothing but trees, as far as the eye can see. I thought about braving the wilderness, but it seems like one of those forests of the lost you see in video games. Once you enter, you can never leave. Oh boy. So what the hell is this place anyway? Damn it all! There are actual honest-to-goodness ghosts in here, you know? Oh, I know, I've seen them. I think we may be stuck here for good. There's no way out for any of us. Also, by the way, guys, I just noticed something that I just noticed this now. I can't believe it took me this long to notice this, but look at Yuya's picture and look at his sprite. His toe is on opposite shoulders in each of those. Like, it's not a big deal, but it kind of does bug me just a little bit. Just a little bit. Actually, is that a towel or I think that's actually his coat. Like, it looks very identical to the coat that the other guy's wearing. Yeah, I think it's just the coat for the uniform. All this time I thought he was carrying around a towel. Did you see? Mitsuki? In the next room? She's dead. Oh yeah, we saw. We walked by that a couple times. Yeah, I saw. I just don't know how to handle this. I feel like there's a certain number of dead bodies a person's expected to see within his lifetime. And I swear, in the last hour alone, I think I far surpassed my quota. Just yesterday, Mitsuki dumped her boyfriend after finding out he was cheating on her with 3 other women. She's been really down about it all morning. So I sent her stupid text messages during class to cheer her up. She seemed mad about it during study hall though. But then she sent me a thank you message the very next period. I think I was actually able to lift her spirits a little. Well, that's good. Now though, she's gone. Killed by actual spirits. I guess it was those children. Oh! What the shit, bro? I did not see that coming. What? Huh? Oh dear. Kizami, what are you doing? Oh dear. Oh. No. Oh. Huh? Oh jeez. Yeah, you know, dispose of the evidence, because Yuka's gonna be coming out. He doesn't want Yuka to see this. I didn't know this guy was a lunatic and couldn't be trusted. Now I'm worried about Yuka being with this guy. Kizami! Within these walls. It doesn't matter if you're killed by them or killed by me. Either way, you're dead! Oh god. I am so worried for Yuka now. I did not see this coming. I didn't know this guy was going to be a raging lunatic. Oh, Satoshi. Now we're going to see what he's been up to all this time. Where the hell did he go? Huh? Where? Oh, where is right? Where the hell are you? What the? What happened? Where am I? That's a very good question. Was I knocked out? Yuka! Yuka, are you there? No, there's no Yuka here. Hello. Victim's Memoirs, 5 of 5. Oh, I don't think I want to read this without saving. Is there a save point around here anywhere? There's a lot of notes. There's this. Sure, I'll pick that up. Kibiki Research Data 1, 2005, 11/19. Okay. Is it safe to read these? Strange but true. Stories of the occult. Chasing down the hidden past of the cursed school building. It really exists. By Ku Kibiki. Give it a look. Oh, I don't know. Sure. Over the course of several days, a series of incidents occurred within this town in which young children disappeared one after another. Their whereabouts were ultimately discovered through a thorough police investigation, but said findings were very much a worst-case scenario. 3 of the missing children were found dead in a concealed room beneath Heavenly Host Elementary. Officially unused throughout the school's history. Well, that might be why nobody ever found them. The 4th missing child was thankfully still alive, quaking in fear on the ground, presumably only moments away from the demise when police arrived. Capping off this nightmarish scene was an adult male member of the school's teaching staff who seemed to be in a state of confusion. In his hand were a pair of bloodied scissors. 1973, 9/18. Oh. That teacher is probably our friend with the hammer. The surviving elementary school student, after psychological counseling, gave official testimony fingering the scissor man as abductor and murderer. The staff member in question was officially charged with multiple counts of abduction and murder of minors, as well as discretion of the dead. He was quickly taken to trial, where he instantly police spared him from prison or death, but resulted in his temporary admittance to a mental hospital. Interestingly, the perpetrator of these crimes was none other than the school's principal's own son, who was widely renowned for the jovial personality, or juvenile personality. However, due to a mental ailment of unknown origin, he began losing his ability to speak little by little during his years teaching at Heavenly Host. Once his speech was all but gone, he began searching for alternate places of enjoyment, which occupied him for several months prior to the crime. The results of this endeavor were not favorable, however, and most of his days were spent staggering idly through the streets. His reputation quickly degraded. Several months after his admittance to the mental hospital, he managed to slip past the many nurses on duty and escape. Immediately upon doing so, he made his way into the concealed basement room of Heavenly Host Elementary, where he took his own life by hanging. Yikes. The 3 children he had killed were all Heavenly Host Elementary students. But the one girl who was rescued from the gaping maw of eternal slumber was not. Following her close call, she and her family moved to another prefecture far from the memories that no doubt would have otherwise haunted them forever. I think even if you move right from that location, which moving out was the right call, but I think after going through that, even if you do move away, those memories will always be there. I mean, being out of the area where those memories happened, yeah, it is healthy and is better for you, but I am saying that the memories are still there, you know. Sadly, this was only the beginning of the misfortune that would hereafter plague the school, which had already earned itself many an unsettling rumor. Over the next few years, Heavenly Host would become a stage for countless incidents of rape, molestation, and suicide. With student registration and attendance dwindling at an alarming rate in response to those crimes, the school was eventually shut down. 1975, 11/18. Yikes, yeah. The 60-year-old principal at the time had become infamous as an eccentric who adorned his walls, doors, and furniture with incomprehensible graffiti. Even later forensic analysis of the writings through his office could make little sense of his haphazardly scripted enumerations. And the day after the school's closure rate was finalized, this aged eccentric threw himself off the roof. He broke his neck on impact, dying instantly. As you can clearly see, the sordid history of the school is indeed awful. But there may be more to it than merely a series of unfortunate incidents. A power greater than any of us can ever comprehend may be acting as puppeteer from the shadows, maintaining an actual tangible curse upon this property. And the key to it all ties with the sole survivor, the girl who bore witness to the brutal murders and mutilations of 3 children no older than she was. The girl in the red dress, the one who got away. How is she here and dead then if she survived and got away? My investigation into the supernatural side of this horrific massacre is only just beginning. Rest assured, I intend to make this a regular feature. I began gathering data for a follow-up report, so stay tuned. Next issue promises to uncover more details in this morbidly fascinating story. According to this article, one girl survived the murders. But if this photograph is correct, then it's that same girl in the red dress we saw earlier. Why would someone who wasn't killed here be haunting this school? Satoshi is now wondering what I'm wondering. Heavenly Host Bulletin. An individual unafflicted with the school broke into the building last night and killed himself. This is the third such incident. The deceased was a 72-year-old single male from a neighboring prefecture. Fascinating story. I mean, I didn't say it too long ago. I just had to go through a lot of cutscenes again, so maybe I'll read this? Sure. Let's see what will happen. I'll read it. Sure, I'm daring. Looks like I'll be dying soon. So I'm going to try to keep my fingers steady. Just this one last time. The bleeding never stopped, and I'm getting colder and colder. I can barely see anymore. In the end, we never did find one another here. And unless you magically pop out of the shadows real soon, we never will. Mitsuhiro, I've always idolized you. You constantly surpassed me in every way. Always one step ahead, no matter what we were doing. I kept telling myself that at some point, I'd turn a corner and you'd be there. But you weren't. But I knew better. My brain knew better. My brain rejected that notion from the beginning. If I should dream in death, though, then I know I'm going to see you when I turn this next corner. Like I've been praying for all this time. We can beat up on each other like we used to. And I'll never have to be alone again. Get it! Oh god, my head! A wave of nausea and unbearable despair suddenly washed over Satoshi's entire body. I knew it. I was warned about these notes, read all 5 of them, and basically whatever happened to the person that wrote these will befall you. So I'm guessing I'm going to be unbearably cold, fingers are going to go numb, and I'm going to die a slow, painful death. Next thing he knew, he was standing in a corner of an extremely narrow red room. Oh boy. His movements weren't his own. It was as if his mind were disconnected from his body, with no perception of surface or gravity or motion. Ah, he's pulling an Inumi getting possessed, isn't he? After a sudden dip jarred his senses, he realized he was moving purely on nerve impulses, with no direction or control. Perhaps he'd been taken in by the curse, by the wave of negativity that permitted the space, far beyond the spectrum of human understanding. His shallow body might as well have been a twig skipping across the ground in a windstorm. Without warning, his very sense of self had been completely destroyed, leaving him in a virtually lobotomized state. It seems the remnants of a man's tormented soul are indeed a thing best left untouched. For this dying message, and the curse it carried, certainly had no trouble at all dismantling the essence of what was once a boy named Satoshi. Now he is a shell of what he once was. Well, shit. Like I said, I had a feeling that would happen because I was warned about these notes, you know. And last time I said it was, well, just a bit of dialogue with Yuuya going crazy and stabbing that guy while waiting for Yuka. So I just have to go through that again. So I'll be right back with you guys in a bit, okay? Damn, looks like I'm locked in. Oh, hi! To worry so much for another's well-being that it torments you to the core. It's an exquisite stigma that affects the living and the dead alike. And you are? Oh, her eyes are so cloudy, like a dead fish. Yeah, her eyes are one of the reasons why she freaks me out. I'm the spirit of a girl who died here. Okay. I'm really not sure how to respond to that. It's not something I hear every day. Happiness and unhappiness are linked. Whenever one attempts to gain good fortune with little effort, there is always a risk. What are you trying to say? You and your friends have become trapped in this school because you were formed the Sachiko Ever After charm and messed it up. Sachiko? You mean that paper doll thing we all did? How did we mess it up? One of you chanted the phrase too many times? Or too few? The number of participants determines the number of repetitions that must be spoken. And somebody goofed. Oh dear. Everybody say it 9 times. Sachiko, we beg of you. 9 times. You have to say it 1 time for every person present. No more, no less, or the charm will fail. Oh. Did Ayumi unknowingly mess it up? Because she said it technically 10 times. If you count the time where she was explaining the rules to us. So did that count as one of the times? Oh shit, no. I'm pretty sure it wasn't me. I remember saying it 9 times. So did someone else mess up? And is that why? No, I'm not going to start placing the blame. This wasn't anyone's fault. It may have been on purpose, when your friends probably thought the whole thing was silly, and just didn't even bother to count. Or maybe a misguided member of your group didn't want the fun to end, and knowingly flubbed the charm in a vain attempt of prompting a do-over. No! Even if it wasn't on purpose. Some of your friends have a tendency not to take things very seriously, no? It's not inconceivable that they mess up. And just say, oh well, it's not like I'll ever be found out. Without even realizing that their actions would ultimately damn you all. I do not like this side of this girl. Like, she was nothing but helpful in the last chapter. This chapter, she's being kind of a bitch. No one's owned up to it, right? Not a single one of your friends has said to you, I screwed up. I'm so very sorry. Well, in all fairness, first off, nobody knows who it was that screwed up. I don't think even the person that did screw up knows they screwed up. And Also, the whole being in separate realities. Hello, there's that. Shut the hell up already. My apologies. I proposed far too many likely scenarios, it seems. Perhaps it's the nature of my job. I have long since abandoned my writings, after all. You still have your scrap of paper doll, no? Of course I do. Be sure you hang on to that, and hang on tight. Treat it like a memento of those who are dear to you. Sorry to cut this short, but I'm in a bit of a hurry here. I seem to have gone separated from my sister, and there are still some other people I need to find too. Such concern for your friends, and all the impulses that go with it, spurring the heart into action. It's a truly noble sentiment, to be sure. That's how charms really are, you know. They represent one's regards for other people. They're like microcosms of the soul. Whether it be love or hate, all you need is a truly strong emotion to set them off. The stronger it is, the more powerful the charm. Oh! Splend man's hook. I'm burning up. Wait, hold on. What are you doing? Forget. Soy ball. It feels like my body's on fire. Stop this, please stop. Ball. Soy. Forget. Hook. Man's. Splendid. That's the opposite of stopping. Oh god. She's gonna kill me. We will not allow anyone to stand in our way. Those who do will suffer without mercy. Now go. Go to the one who occupies your thoughts. Though you probably won't make it in time. Her personality's like completely changed. What the flip is going on? This music's rocking though. Continued in chapter 4. Oh, we're done chapter 3. Neat. Boy, I could listen to this all day though. This music's rocking. I love it. Aw, it's over. Yeah, I'll save system data. Alright guys, well there you go. That is the end of chapter 3. Our next chapter is chapter 4. We'll be embarking that on the next episode. So thank you everybody for joining me and coming back to Quartz Party. Hope you guys are enjoying this. And I'll see you guys next time. Thank you for joining me. Have a nice day. Bye everybody.